Hey, it's Sima, welcome back. If life hasn't been easy lately, I get that. I was actually in the hospital last week, and you know what? It showed me something. It showed me something I want to share with you today. So, you might be facing the most difficult part of your life. Yet, the more you can have faith while being in the abyss, the more you're shown the blessings later on. I think the universe has a funny way of preparing you for the blessings you deserve. We all have the life we deserve, and yet sometimes you get the short end of the stick during certain periods of time, but it shouldn't take away from the great moments of life. I have the perfect anecdote as to why things always turn out the way they need to, and the way the universe wants it to. So, I'll take you back almost 2 years, to the exact day actually. 2 years ago, I was into psychiatry, and during that time, I was going through all kinds of stuff. Yet, the most difficult period was definitely that October. I was called into a psychiatric emergency meeting. Oh, so dramatic. Because my practitioner could tell that something was completely wrong. And it was. I was experiencing something called derealization, which is a detachment from reality, I should say. I could tell something was off too. I knew I was losing my sanity, and just knowing I'm no longer sane. I no longer experience reality the way it's supposed to be experienced. Yet on that day, after having been prescribed medication that actually helped, I met who is now my amazing partner. We've been together for almost 2 years, and on that day she complimented me and she showed me kindness like I felt I hadn't deserved in way too long. And at that point I knew I wanted to pursue her. But I also knew it wasn't the time. I knew I needed to be in the abyss just a bit longer to learn how to handle that type of difficulty. And in the meantime, I was also getting checked out for epilepsy because I had a seizure, and changing medications and all this stuff, all these obstacles. But I had faith. For once I had faith in the abyss that things would turn out the way they needed to. And so 2 months later, I asked her out for a cup of coffee, and it's been history ever since. And now my life is just so amazing. She was there in times of my darkest periods, always showing her support. I didn't have that for the longest time. For the longest time, I was just in that abyss by myself. No support, no friends or family who could understand what I was going through. And maybe that's the case for you. Yet, here I am today. Watch my last video if you want to see how things have been going, because they've been amazing lately, and they have no signs of stopping, even with the hospital visit last week, even with the severe stomach and chest pains I had where the doctors couldn't figure out what it was. And imagine having 7 doctors not knowing what it is, and so they just eventually check you out and say, you've recovered in a way we didn't expect you to. Because my vitals were pretty fucking fucked the first day there, yet eventually they were just poof, gone. All of a sudden my blood work was just completely fine, and my pain had somewhat subsided. It's not completely gone yet, I want to say that, but it's manageable and it's not something that hinders me. Yet I met that hindrance, and I was shown by the universe that things can change on the flip of a dime. How can I make a video explaining how amazing my life is, and then the next day I wake up with pain like that? It's kind of messed up, isn't it? But I'm not complaining. I'm so grateful for where I am and the amazing support I was shown during that time. I'm not gonna say it was nothing, because it was everything. Having been shown support like that, I can't fathom it. Honestly, it touched my heart in ways I can't completely describe. And even then, after being checked out of the hospital, it was everyone. Everyone in my circle was supportive. There was not a single person who was downplaying what I was experiencing, or not listening, or not hearing me out. It was all of them. They all did exactly what I could have wished for. And it even was so that we went to the movies the day I got checked out, the day after we had a release party for Silent Hill F. And we got to experience that game together, all 6 of us, which was amazing. Honestly, just being met with such support all the way around has given me faith in the abyss once more. As I've always had, an inkling that the abyss is the pathway to the ethereal, I've been shown once again why it is so. And so to you listening, maybe what you're going through is something you need to experience just so you can be there for someone else. Walking that path alone like I was for many years. Eventually, if you wish for it, if you pray for it, if you try to achieve the impossible, you'll get there. I was just a dreamer once, and now I'm the dream catcher. And with that said, I think that's what I wanted to say with this video. Realizing my dreams every single damn day is something I cannot take for granted. So I just want to thank you all for listening and watching me, and the support you've shown me on the last couple of videos have been amazing. Like the return of me to YouTube came at the perfect time. So I want to share way more wisdom with you in the coming days, weeks, months, years. So I hope you stick around and hit that subscribe button. I hope you do so. That's all I can ask for. And enough with the pandering. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next upload. It's Prinsima.